Hello again, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Star Trek Online. This is Captain Ron Phillips here, and in today's episode, we are at the end. We are at the finale here, supposedly, of our Romulan storyline here. We are going to win our freedom here, hopefully. We have surrounded Akiv here outside the Brea system. This is his secret Tal Shiar base here. And, yeah. Freedom for the Republic, everybody. Here we go. Let's see if we can take care of Akiv and take care of everything we need to take care of.
We have arrived in the Brea system. Preliminary scans show automated defenses and a handful of Romulan ships, most likely Tal Shiar vessels. If we're going to reach that planet and beam down safely, we'll have to breach the Romulan defenses. The weapons platforms are probably short range, but we must disable the satellites and any enemy ships in orbit, or any away team that we send to the planet will be in immediate danger. Tactically, it would be wise to draw off the ships and engage them separately from the fixed defenses. The Zedenia is prepared to assist you in the attack when you are ready.
Alright.
Enemy vessel, you are in Romulan space. Leave immediately, or you will be destroyed.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Let's get transport range of the surface and let's take care of this. That wasn't too bad. It's a nice, powerful little ship. Zedenia is not too bad either.
Long-range sensors show that Tal Shiar reinforcements are closing on this location. We must be swift. The Tal Shiar base is mobilizing. We need to hurry if we're going to have any chance to find Hakiv and his Iconian connections. I'll meet you on the surface.
All right.
We have a problem. The Tal Shiar are trying to jam transporters, and particle leakage from the strange technology here is affecting our targeting sensors. My scientists can't identify the type of particles yet, but several of my troops are reporting in from different locations. Transporters are being diverted. You're on your own for the moment. My scans show that the Tal Shiar have secured some areas of this base with force fields. You'll have to disable them, or find ways around them. Hakiv will be somewhere well defended, but we have him cornered now.
All right. Sir, I'm having trouble getting through all the interference. Away team members are reporting in from all over. I'll try to keep in contact, sir, and we'll organize beachhead teams where possible. Once a team assembles, they may be able to use site-to-site transport to provide you with reinforcements. All right. Anything around here? Oh, this looks pretty clear. Looks like the Tal Shiar are using force fields and construction supplies to choke off access points. They must have detected us in orbit and they're put the base on emergency lockdown. Our orbital scans show that a lot of these buildings have catwalks and balconies. You may be able to use those to get over some of the walls and barricades. Some of our tactical teams made it to the surface with beachhead equipment. You may be able to get support from them. Romulan ships will be here soon though, and we'll have to raise the ship's shields and we won't be able to use transporters. Fight with honor, sir. Well, I'm going to do my best. Let's zoom that in a little bit there. There we go. Call for support. Thanks, guys. Alright. Spatial charge number 1. That's the first charge, sir. I've downloaded virtual markers to your HUD that will show you where you need to go to place additional charges. Thank you, Devex. That helps greatly. Looks like I've got to go up. Somebody screaming battle stations in a real awkward voice over the overhang here. Ah! Sir, Romulans are massing reserves in multiple locations around the base. The ship is in synchronous orbit. We can provide fire support if you supply target coordinates. Ooh, I could call for orbital fire. Oh, yay. This'll be fun. Got some guys fighting down there. Security alert. Spatial charge number 2. Hello? This must be for me. Some Scorpion fighters. Bye-bye. shot.
Shield losing power. Flanking damage detected.
Gotta find where the...
Enemy targets on center. Flanking damage detected. Personal shield losing power.
Oh, here we go. To the right, ground level, our scans indicate that the building houses a data facility. Okay. Uh-oh. What's going on? Oh, there's a Scorpion fighter. Wherever it is, it went somewhere. Stuck. Okay, well, we took care of him. I hear weapons fire.
Enemy targets on center. Shield losing power.
Oh no. Well, I had to get burned a little bit. Alright, spatial charge number 3. Spatial charge number 4.
Shield losing power.
Woo. Aki's in the promenade outside of a building southwest of your location. but you're separated from him by one of those force fields. There's an access gate on the walkway, but you'll need to disable the force field. If you create a massive power draw at one of the other facilities, it should temporarily disrupt the field. If you get back to on the rooftops, it will give you a better vantage point. Okay.
Security alert. Security alert.
I think this is the way. Alright, the data center is now drawing emergency power. The force field is compromised.
Enemy targets on sensor.
Oh!
Shield losing power.
I gotta require an access chip from Romulan officer. Okay, I lost the Vex there because I got shot. Some help here.
Enemy targets on sensor. Personal shield losing power.
Probably should have done that beforehand.
Battle station. Battle station.
Okay. Go this way. Take that, guys. I think we go up this way, yep. Yeah, give him something else to shoot at.
Shield losing power.
Alright, this guy's got an access chip. You should be able to use the officer's ID to bypass the security lock on the access gate in front of the Central Plaza. Hakiv is directing defense operations from there. Alright. Yep, so long.
Battle station.
Alright, Hakiv, I'm coming for you. Oop. Not that way. You're in the section with Hakiv's personal offices. He should be just ahead. a problem here. Over the past few minutes, the ship has started to suffer a series of cascading system failures. It's nothing serious yet, but looks like we're being hit by an Iconian virus. We'll purge the computer memory restored from archives, but that will take some time, and we'll continue to have system problems until the work is complete. Even if it works, Hakeem can simply send another virus our way. You'll need to find and destroy the Iconian transmitter before the ship can be secure. Okay.
Enemy targets on set.
What we got going on here?
None of this matters. We just need to open the gate, bring the Iconians here, and it will be over.
That was Taurus's plan, too. And you saw how that ended for her.
We finally have the opportunity. Victory is within our grasp.
You call this victory? It's over. This is done. You're done.
No, we can still finish. You're the cause of all of this! You don't even understand what you walked into. You're too late to stop it. A lowly being such as yourself cannot even recognize the true power the Iconians represent. And that any future will depend on a place in their regime. All you've done is arrive in time for the end of existence as you know it.
Okay.
Security alert. Security alert.
Shield losing power. Viking damage detected.
Thaler online.
Fool! I can call as many reinforcements as I need.
Not now. My ship has put an interference field around this plaza. It's over.
Enemy targets on set.
Oh, gotta get rid of that Thaler online.
You think you've stopped me? The Iconians already know. They know everything. They'll be here soon. And nothing you've done will make a difference. It's not over.
This is less than you deserve.
Bravo first. Bravo first.
The road to Riemann independence will be long and bloody, but this is a significant step. While I do not seek your approval of my methods, the crossing of our paths has been fortuitous. It's a pity you cannot aid us further in our liberation. You have my respect, and the respect of my crew. If in the future we encounter one another again as allies, I would find this gratifying. I must return to the Zedinia. I recommend you finish what you came to do and leave quickly.
Sir, we've located the Iconian computer systems. They're in the research room near the courtyard, just back the way you came. Now that you have Hakeem's pad and his personal access codes, you can get into those research areas. Whoa. That's an Iconian gateway. Arch, it's a huge Iconian gate. Sir, we have your coordinates, but we can't beam you up until the gate is destroyed. We're still getting strange interference. We are prepared to destroy the large Iconian gate with an orbital bombardment. We'll target the warhead yield, but you should get into an area away from the blast. Oh, great. Let's see. Oh, I'm not a science officer. I can't do anything about this. Okay. If you're a science officer, you could worm an override. And I'm not. So... we gotta get a ways away from this thing. Well, that's some good cover. As long as it doesn't collapse on me. Here we go. Bombs away. Haha!
Sheila is here with her flagship. I'm trying to hold her off, but the Zedenia is no match for a ship of that class. You'd better return to your vessel quickly.
Oh, great.
Enemies of the Romulan people, this insurrection will not stand. Your hostile actions against a Romulan colony world are acts of war. Surrender now, and you and your crews will be treated fairly as prisoners.
Bull.
We have our work cut out for us. I will assist you. After all, we face a common foe. My ship is disabled. You must finish this.
Oh, where'd she go? I heard that. Where was it? Oh, there she is.
sensors are reading a gate opening. There's a ship coming through. Can't get a sensor lock on it. They're taking the Leoval in tow. They're heading back through the gate.
What the devil's going on? Did Sela just escape? Or was she kidnapped against her will? Regardless, this gate is deep in Romulan space. It's too risky to leave it in Tal Shiar control, even with Hakiv and the Empress gone. Alright.
Ship is under attack.
If that was another Iconian gateway, that explains how they moved entire fleets. We have to get out of Romulan space and warn the homeworld. The Romulan threat may be over for now, but looks like a bigger threat is looming on the horizon.
The Klingon Defense Force will continue the search for Sela's vessel. But as of right now, we have no idea where the Iconians took her, or if she went willingly. I find this turn of events disturbing. Sela's absence will throw the Romulan Star Empire into even greater chaos. And we have found that the Romulans are at their most dangerous when they are wounded. They suffered a grievous wound today. We are not done with them yet. I fear the return of the Iconians could change everything.
Congratulations, Admiral.
The Iconians are a threat to the Empire, yep.
I agree. The Iconians are a cause for concern. Their motives are still unknown to us, as are their plans for the Quadrant. What we do know is that they desire chaos. Many of the problems we currently face can be directly traced back to their machinations. If they had not antagonized the Undine, would we be at war with the Federation today? They push us into battles that drain our resources. They fracture the powers of the Quadrant so that no one will be able to stand against them when they finally arrive. They must be stopped. I do not fear these demons of air and darkness. Let them come. The Empire will defeat them. I have been in contact with the Remans. The High Council wishes to seek an alliance with them. I do not necessarily agree, but it is not my place to question the will of the Council. Obisek has asked to speak with you. You can meet his ship in the Hakona system. You fought well. If there is to be a long-term alliance between the Romulans, the Remans, and the Klingon Empire, it will come about from courage and honor such as yours. Kapla!
Well, thank you. Alright, and let's see what Obisek has to say real quick. There's the vault right there. Wasn't too far away from the Brea system, was it? But goodbye, One Eye. That's the end of Hakiv. Whew. Thank goodness. I hated that guy.
I fight for my people.
I know you do, Obisek.
We will be free.
Why have you returned to the vault?
Our base in the Dara system was heavily damaged by the Tal Shiar. We have reactivated the vault, and we will continue to rebuild it. A place that was once used to create weapons of war will now be a home, where all are welcome. We will be free.
What about the Romulan refugees who live in the vault?
I have no quarrel with them. My people fought for freedom and for peace. We can learn to live with the Romulans if they will learn to live with us.
Uh-huh.
We will be free.
Do you know what happened to Sela?
I do not. I know the Romulan military is searching for her, but there have been no indications of where the demons took her, or what their plans for her are.
Yeah, I'm not too sure about that either.
We will be free.
Do you think she was working with the Iconians?
My instincts tell me no, but I have no proof. Sela was at odds with the Tal Shiar. I do not think it would have been so if they served the same master.
Probably right.
We will be free.
What are the Romulans doing now that Sela has disappeared?
The petty arguments and plays for power Sela crushed have begun anew. There are dozens who wish to rule the Empire. It will take some time before a new leader arises. Until then, much blood will be shed.
Unfortunately.
We will be free.
One of your resistance fighters is asked to join my crew. I'm not sure who that is.
I wish him well. I never wanted to rule my people, and I put no restrictions on their freedom. If there are Remans who wish to rebuild their lives elsewhere, they are welcome to do so.
Not sure who that was, but by all means, if anybody joined the crew, that's true.
We will be free.
What will you do now?
My people are free, but there is much more to do. The Romulans hate and fear us, and we do not have a planet to call our own. I do not think our fight is over. We will be free. Farewell, my friend. I would welcome the chance to fight by your side again.
All right.
We would...
Captain, Obisek transported something to you from the ship. He says that he wanted to give you something to remind you of old friends and new beginnings. I've taken the liberty of having the item moved to the crew lounge. You can see it there. You've received a new floor trophy. Visit the crew deck to place this memento for your adventures on your ship. Well, that's thoughtful. Okay. And that is that, ladies and gentlemen. That was the end of the Romulan storyline. We have finished it. Because from here on out now, as you can see, we can join Deep Space Nine and do the Cardassians there. Do the Borg storyline with Voyager. Now, if anybody, I can continue the Romulan story and we can explore and help New Romulus and help build up the homeworld. If anybody wants me to do that with our Romulan character, I will gladly do that. And that will unlock everything to go to the Sphere of Influence, and I have done everything from the Sphere of Influence all the way through here, these missions here on my Federation Admiral character. For anybody who wants to see those. So by all means, if anybody wants me to do the New Romulus missions there with the Romulan character, by all means say something in the comments and I will gladly do so. Otherwise, next time on Star Trek Online, we'll be doing something completely new, and I will be doing a Klingon character. Now, I have done a Klingon character before, but that was before they inserted the Discovery Klingons in there. So they have a brand new tutorial with the Discovery Klingons that I have never seen before. So that will be completely brand new to me. Because the only Discovery missions I've seen you could do is either the Federation or whatnot. I'll go back on here. Is down here. Age of Discovery, those 4 missions. I have done those 4 missions before, plus the tutorial if you start a Starfleet character in the Discovery era. and you'll run around with Captain Shran, and you'll run into oh god, what's his name? Captain Lorca, and that whatever her, I can't remember her name now, but his security officer there in the Age of Discovery. And I've done only a couple of those episodes there, Ju'Ula's Discovery. If you don't know who Ju'Ula is supposed to be the quote-unquote sister of the guy from the first episode of Discovery. God, I can't remember his name. I wish I could. But yeah, this is all Klingon Civil War. There's a whole bunch of that stuff that goes on with her trying to take over the Klingon Empire and Jimpak, and they're like, this isn't supposed to be going on right now. But yeah. So, I have not seen any of these Discovery missions with Klingons messing around with Jimpak, so that will be completely new when we start our new Klingon storyline there. Because if anybody's played a Klingon story before Discovery got put into Star Trek Online, you ran around actually as kind of like a student of Worf, and you were put into the House of Martok, and you were trying to save Martok's son Drex. I think he got killed in a Batleth tournament, and you also ran into Worf's son Alexander, who has grown up a little bit more. He's a little bit older, and found out about the treachery between the House of Duras and the House of Torg, and they were trying to destroy the House of Martok, and Jimpak had no choice but to discombinate them. And then it went on from there, fighting the Federation of the War there. So like I said, that'll be completely new to me with the Discovery Klingons and the Klingon tutorial there, and those missions there. But again, in the comments, let me know if you want me to continue our Romulan crew. I will gladly do it in the Romulan Republic, and I will do that before we start our Klingon. So, until then, everybody, thank you very much for joining me through this Romulan storyline. I hope everybody enjoyed it. I hope everybody I know there are some people who I'm joined on Discord, who have been kind of curious to see what actually happened to the Romulans after the Hobus supernova. There have been books, there have been stories, we've seen what Paramount has come up with through Picard, or even Lower Decks, to see what happened to the Romulans. It's always interesting to see what they had in place before Discovery and Picard started filming. This was actual original CBS canon before they started filming the new shows, bringing back Sela, showing the Iconians come back, and trying to rebuild a Romulan Republic separate from the Star Empire. So I hope everybody enjoyed that. I hope everybody enjoyed what CBS did consider actual canon. Now, I don't know if they still consider this actual canon, but I do believe they do, since this is still before Picard takes place. So, again, thank you very much, everybody. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of this episode, this storyline. Should I continue on with New Romulus and help build up the planet and help everybody get that situated? Should we go start the Klingons? You guys tell me. I am all ears. I thank you again. This is Captain Ron Phillips. Thank you for joining me through this Romulan story arc. And I will see you next time, either on New Romulus or on the Klingon homeworld of Kronos. And we'll see how that goes. So until then, everybody, Captain Ron Phillips here. Thanks again. I'll see you next time.